How you doing out there? John Wayne Mercure, the Sonneteer, Chandler, Arizona. And I like to write sonnets that honor people. And I think I've honored this man before. I don't care. I'll honor him. I'll scream it from the rooftops. I honor people like this man. Remember his name, please. They're forgetting him. You can't. At one time he was, everybody voted he was the #1 teacher in North America. This guy, his name is Jaime Escalante. And I wrote this sonnet in honor of him. Why? Because he's one of my heroes. This is sonnet number 923, and I wrote it 10 years ago. The irreplaceable Jaime Escalante. Why is he my hero? He was a genius at calculus. One of his students is teaching at Arizona State University. And I'm telling you, she's a great teacher. I hear good things about her. She teaches calculus. He taught calculus. Calculus, the art of engineers. The classic tool of all creators. Calculus. Most of us are intimidated, failing to see our own abilities. Well, we can't do it. Well, we didn't have the right teacher, because Jaime Escalante was an incredible calculus teacher. He's an immigrant from Bolivia. He couldn't even speak English when he came to the United States. This inimitable man, this fabulous man, this genius, an eloquent teacher of mathematics, a man without any equal. There's nobody that can match this man. He took night classes for years to master the English language, to get ready, to make sure he was competent to teach students of any age. He used to teach night classes too, for kids and adults trying to make their lives better. In a teaching position, he could have made more money as an engineer, but he's taken the fall for the short end money as a teacher. You don't get paid squat. It's not worth it. For most teachers, I don't know how you do it. God bless all of you. They're never really appreciated, teachers. And I want to appreciate him. I'm appreciating him right here. Now his name is almost forgotten. Well, he died. Jaime Escalante died, and now he's dead. And he taught us that if you're an adult, you've got to stand and deliver your skill. You got to show your skill. You got to have training. You got to have a solid work ethic. And you also have what he called ganas. And I like that. Ganas, desire. You have to have desire for something. It's your life. Do something with it. Make your life outstanding, remarkable. Well, continuing education is what he cared about. And teaching school calculus to kids that really needed it. Competency with no tricks. He taught them to do it right. Get it right. Sir Jaime Escalante, he taught students to pass the advanced calculus exams in high school. They said he was cheating, stirring accusations that you fixed the test. The testing results were felonious, that you fixed the test. He didn't fix those tests. And this thing happened to me, so I know it's true that they did to him. Sir Escalante's students, they were tested again the second time on their advanced placement test. And they got really, really good results. In Princeton conditions, they had it the second time. They did the same thing. Resulting scores, they proved that Sir Escalante's students were vindicated. They did it the first time. They did it the second time. And he really was teaching them advanced calculus. What a miraculous teacher was Jaime Escalante. A classroom genius. Great teachers and parents. They're the best motivators for most of us. But it's always a dedicated teacher, the dedicated professor, the dedicated coach in charge. Like the National Football League. All those teams are pretty much the same. They really are. I mean, they have good financing behind them. They have good quarterbacks, good linebackers. They have good football players. Hey, it's the coach. It's always the coach. It's always a coach. It's always a teacher. It's always, hey, maybe a minister, but certainly a professor. They're mentors to people. This is what genius requires. Motivation, dreams written large. You can do it. You can do it. Jesus, Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, they didn't have any fancy teaching tools. They were the tool, teaching us ingenious ideas, creating scholars in every school, teachers like that. Jaime Escalante took supposedly severely disadvantaged students. He believed in them. He inspired them. He encouraged them relentlessly, exploding the brutal myth that students cannot and will not learn. proving what one incredible man can accomplish, a heroic man. Would any of us be here without gifted teachers who really did help us? Teachers helped me. They were wonderful. There are teachers that, they retire on tenure. They just quit. They're collecting a check, but they're not there. They're thieves, disasters, stealing from students what is their right, a chance at an education and a good life in the future. Now, I'll tell you, these teachers that lays around and they're not doing their job, they're retired on tenure, their paychecks should be gift wrapped with a nice little bow. They cheat all of us, especially the students, especially the taxpayers, especially the parents, especially the kids, the students. Sir Jaime Escalante, he must be immortalized. We got to remember what a teacher is. When they're like this, everybody, we got to have big screens with him on so everybody can learn what he's teaching, what best teachers are. And they have some courses, the great courses. They're on, you can buy them, the best teachers in the world. That's a feasible thing. Have a school like that, just up on the screen with the best teachers in the world, like Jaime Escalante. He was a calculus genius. In one year, 1987, long time ago, but not really, calculus is calculus. In 1987, 87 of Escalante's pupils passed the advanced calculus exam. One fantastic man, now he's dead, and he did it every year that he was there with calculus. It is a real crime that he is forgotten. Learning can go on in any school. Anything less is a true sin. And I'm talking to the teachers out there. Look, I had a student. He ranked in the top 10% of the entire United States. And this Nazi superintendent said, "You fixed it." I can't fix it. It's graded in Princeton, New Jersey. It's an educational testing service in Princeton, New Jersey. You can't change those scores. And he said, "Well, you must have." I said, "Well, let's work it out." And we worked it out, and he couldn't work it out. I guess it's right. Why? Because he couldn't work a goddamn calculator. And they were trying to do this to Escalante, trying to say that the whole school, you're nothing but idiots. Yet he graduated more calculus students onto great careers than anybody. And I'm telling you, teachers out there, we got to get together. Good teachers. I don't know why you cover for bad teachers. Those people that retire on tenure. Why do you put up with that? I know they have families, but come on. Too much is at stake. I always tell the students, it's your life, it's your livelihood, it's your future. How are you going to live if you can't get a decent job? You have to have your skills, your talents. You got to do something with it. And that's what I'm saying. Jaime Escalante, you're one of the finest human beings I've ever even heard of. I want to scream that from the rooftops. You research him, look it up. We need to have everybody know about him. Mathematics, we got to have mathematics. And right now we're 24th in the world. The United States used to be number 1. What the hell happened? Look at our schools. What have we done? We're failing in our education, and we got to stop that. And you teachers, you're going to do that. You veterans out there, why don't you help too, okay? What I'm saying is that Jaime Escalante, he's gone. He's not replaceable. Or is he? Maybe there's some of you out there that can do that too. I hope you do. God bless us, everyone. Au revoir, mes amis. Dieu gardez-vous pour toujours.